Hi, I'm Sarah Thomas with Sariditty, and we are going to jump into the cockpit here in my Moda booth showing High Flight, and I'm really excited to share this collection with you. So this is High Flight, and it's all a story about my past life as a pilot. And I say past life, it's because I got married to a guy in the Air Force, so I kind of had to leave my corporate flying job to go where he went. My grandpa flew airplanes as well, just for fun. My other grandpa was a mechanic on the B-24, and my grandma was actually a Rosie the Riveter on the B-24. So this is all, it's a big culmination of our life in aviation. The reason I named this collection High Flight is A, there's always adventure when you're flying high, but back during the war, World War II, John Gillespie McGee Jr. was a Canadian Air Force pilot who wrote a sonnet, and it was titled High Flight, and it's the most beautiful poem I've ever read. You really should read it. But it starts with, "Oh, I have slipped the surly bonds of earth and danced the skies on laughter-silvered wings." And that gets me right there. I designed High Flight for all the pilot enthusiasts out there, whether you're a pilot yourself, one of your loved ones flies, or you just have this own sense of adventure. So everyone, whether you're behind the actual controls in the cockpit, you're in your car, or even at your sewing machine, I want you to feel that high that I always did when I was up in the air. So everything wanted to start with the sectional charts, because this is what we use as pilots. This is how we navigate in the air. It's like a roadmap, but for the sky. So I wanted to create a print that really kind of took that sectional chart, but in a bigger scale, a little more workable for quilting and textile projects, but it has actual airports on it that I've flown to or that mean something to me. My degree is in aviation from Purdue University, so of course Lafayette, Indiana is on here. And I have patches as well with Renaissance ribbons. So the airport patch, the runway patch, is of Purdue University's airport, which is kind of cool. This is really fun to me too. Every single airplane silhouette is of a plane that I have actually flown myself, from the Extra 300, which is a racer aerobatic airplane, all the way to some multi-engines. I flew my first King Air into O'Hare. That was fun. Also a little scary. There's also a logbook section here. These are actual entries from my logbooks. And so as a pilot, you have to track everything that you do, and every page of your logbook, there's a pilot signature. I have left the pilot signature blank in case you want to use it to sign your own name on a label for a quilt or on the back of a cushion or something like that. Of course, we gotta have the Sariditty free motion. So here's our air, our wind. This is sort of my signature style of how I do the free motion quilting and all of that. And these projects, they've been so much fun to put together. We put together a few from my book, the Rainbow Quilt Color Method book, but to show you that you don't have to do rainbow for these patterns to look amazing. Like the Eden quilt is fantastic. And then there's a couple new patterns as well. Waypoint is one of them. And it's all fat quarter bundle friendly. It's really, really fun and easy. And then Arrow Star is sort of it's my baby. I love it. It's a mix of everything I love. I actually took my B-24 grandpa's wings, his World War II wings, and I used that to combine with my star pattern, Twinkle, and we made a little emblem out of that that's in the fabric too. I am so excited too that I've joined up with Renaissance ribbons for High Flight, so we'll have a whole slew of ribbons and matching patches to go with High Flight collection. 3 of the patches are of our cockpit instruments, which are super duper fun, I think. There's also a couple patches that are 3-star and 4-star, both in the avocado flight suit green color and in this navy color. Of course, there's metallic, because as you can see, I love sparklies. And the ribbons are really fun too. There's one that's actually like a logbook entry, the Morse code, and the Morse code is reversible. So on the other side, it'd be more light blue with the navy. There's stars, of course. And then more little small stars that are reversible, more of the alphabet that we do, the Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta. And this bag, this was my first by Annie bag that I've ever made. And I'm telling y'all, if I can do it, I promise you can do it. But it's got more of the patches. There's our runway patch. There's a remove before flight badge that they're all iron-on. So if you iron 2 together, then you can put it on a keychain and have it be a zipper pull. And I've even mixed in some of my previous line, Legendary Love, because the colors go so well. So if you have any of that still, you can totally combine it, and it's a lot of fun. Thank you so much for coming by. I really, really hope you are as excited about High Flight as I am, and I want to file a flight plan and take off with you.